I can tell that you're confident in who you are and maybe you want to make some changes. But in reality, I don't know why, but women tend to get a little bit confrontational or argumentative or maybe a little bit defensive when men give you their perspective, and yet we want to argue what men want when they're literally telling us over and over what men want.
She's married, y'all.
It's like they're telling us, and yes, you have some masculine traits and a strong attitude, and you say that when the right man comes along, you'll be feminine, but that's not true. You're not going to give that man the time of day, and in reality, it takes 3 seconds to make a first impression, some odd number like that, and that man is going to immediately disqualify you from wife material.
I know. It is what it is. Why is that?
Flawless victory.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Almost at 30,000, man. If I had to take a guess, I'll probably hopefully hit that 30,000 probably by the time I leave for the Philippines or somewhere around that time. But if you are new, I appreciate you subscribing, man, and I appreciate you showing. I appreciate the love. I really do. I had to chime in on this clip right here because this has always puzzled me about the women that come on to this show, Fresh and Fit. Now, as you guys know, Fresh and Fit are essentially millionaires now at this point, because I think both of them made 7 figures last year. You know, they're over 1 million subscribers, on top of the fact that they got multiple streams of income outside of just YouTube. So these guys will fall under what you would consider high value, and if you don't want to put them under that umbrella, that's fine too. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. But as far as what the women that typically come on that show say that they want, those guys usually check off most, if not all, of those boxes, and yet and still they go back and forth and argue with them, I mean, so hard about what they think men should want. And this is one of the things that I've noticed about modern women now that I understand female nature and the way things are in our country. It seems that in our country, women are trying to redefine what men find attractive in women, and at the same time trying to make us accept all these masculine traits that they've built up now. And it's one of the reasons why they have such a hard time finding men that can handle them. And the reason why is because you're masculine your damn self. Masculine does not match. There's a reason why when it comes to lesbian couples, you don't see 2 studs together. It's usually a stud in a film. So and it's funny, I just thought about that. Ain't that weird how women can understand that dynamic, but when it comes to a man and a woman, it's like that logic and the dynamic goes out the window.
You stupid.
Seriously, bro. On to the next clip, you guys. Let's keep it moving.
78% of black husbands were in their homes married to the mother of their children when they started the social engineering of the welfare state. Fast forward 50 years, 78% of black children are being raised in single-headed households. This is destruction personified.
Are you serious?
I just wanted to play that clip real quick because when I came across that, I mean, that kind of blew my mind. I knew about it, but the fact that both of those percentages are exactly the same. And what have I told you guys, man? Women are incentivized to do that. And the first thing y'all want to do is blame the men, but the men, we were married at damn near an 80% clip. That at that point, that was actually higher than any other race in the United States, you guys. So think about that. As black people, we were together more than anybody else in the country. Now we're the least.
You can't make this shit up.
And all the women want to do is blame it on the men, but y'all are the ones that are incentivized to leave, not the men. You know what I mean? So who's really to blame here? Let's keep it moving.
I think men are great. Men actually made the rights that you guys all have. Men literally wrote the Constitution. Well, no, I'm serious.
I would have loved the privilege to be there too.
I just want to put that out there because I think that women hate on men so much, and
hate on everyone.
And there's no right that men have that I don't have. So, and you guys too. So all that I'm saying is that, and I just want to say one more thing. Submission sounds, it gets a bad rap because it sounds like, oh, we're letting the guy like walk all over us. I actually don't think that that's it at all.
And notice she was speaking nothing but facts, but notice how the women wanted to keep chiming in and kind of like disrupt her. It wasn't because they couldn't debunk anything that she was saying, it's because they didn't like what she said. See, this is the difference between a woman who understands and uses logic enough to where she seems like a sensible woman, and you can tell clearly she's a little bit older than the other women in the room. And that one chick, I think her name is Nico, man, she is a bona fide effiness if I ever seen one. Because you saw her body language when she said these same men y'all clown are the same ones that gave y'all the rights that y'all benefit from. And she's right. There is not a single right that y'all don't have that men don't. If anything, it's been overcorrected to the point where everything is in your favor. Because a part of the reason why y'all own more college debt is because there's actually more loans and scholarships available for women versus men. Y'all can Google and look it up. I remember Rollo Tomasi actually showing this, and it blew my mind. There's literally like 3 times more scholarships and grants and loans available for women versus men. So it's like no wonder y'all starting to outnumber men in when it comes to college, because there's more opportunities for y'all to do so. And part of the reason why is because y'all are responsible for 80 to 85% of consumer debt and spending. So it's beneficial to all the corporations and the government as a whole to pander towards y'all, because for one, y'all are more easily influenced than men, y'all spend more than men, and y'all been pushed and indoctrinated to think y'all better than us and can be just like us.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Let's keep it moving.
Y'all want to know why men are not vulnerable to women? I'm going to tell you why. It is because, first of all, nobody gives a shit about a man's emotions. That's first of all. A lot of women don't give a fuck about a man's emotions. So when you get into a relationship with a man, I'm not saying all women, but most women in this day and age, when they get into a relationship with a man and they want him to be vulnerable, show emotion, the minute he gets vulnerable and he tells you what hurts him, what makes him sad, all this shit, y'all be using that shit against him. So why the would a man do that? Why would he get into the next relationship and be vulnerable? For what? For y'all to use that against him? Because the last thing on your mind is your man's mental health, which is insane. Because that's your partner. You're supposed to love them and be there for them. And y'all don't be doing that. It's always me. Oh, I'm depressed. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. What about him? What about him? Then on top of that, y'all call that shit weak. Like, at the end of the day, he's a human being. He's your partner. Be considerate.
And that's all men are really asking, you know, but men are starting to wise up, and everything that she said, more men are aware of that now. That's why you're starting to hear more women complain about men not being vulnerable. It's because we know what comes with that. We know what comes with that. Women typically use it. They weaponize it against you. The moment they get a chance. Because I remember, quick story. There was a girl that I used to date a while back, and I opened up to her. And at the very moment, she didn't use it against me, but later down the line, she definitely weaponized it and kind of shamed me for it, and because she was trying to make me feel bad. And from that moment on, bro, I learned my lesson, and that was before I ever became red pill, bro. Let's keep it moving. These next 2 clips, man, y'all gonna love, man. Y'all probably seen them both, but you know, I want to end this video on a good note, man. All right, let's keep it moving. Shit, my bad, you guys. It was copyright. They was playing that song with Ice Spice, whatever that girl name is. But bruh, shorty is literally Bruh, Shorty is making a peanut butter jelly sandwich from scratch. Y'all see she just made the jelly. He goofy, man. Making the peanut butter. She already got the bread in the oven. Like, look at that, man. What? And you got women out here saying they don't want to cook or clean. This woman just made her boyfriend a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from scratch. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich from scratch, bro.
Flawless victory.
And the women that are complaining won't even make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if it wasn't from scratch.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know what I'm saying? Not my type per se, but I'm like, but she cute though. Like, bro, like, homie, if you watching this, you got a winner, bro. I'm like, hold on to her. For real. Seriously, man. Let's keep it moving, man.
Proud thing that all these women have going on. I mean, I don't knock women for feeling proud and for wanting to have, you know, that girl power and holding things over him, but no, you've got to give it up, ladies. I please my man in every way. All the ways. Wake him up. He gets to nut. Before he leaves out the door, he's leaving empty nuts. At work, I am calling him like, come outside, it's your lunch break. It's time for you to get your nut off. When he gets home, he's getting fed. He is getting another nut and one before bed, or two if he's lucky. And that's it. That's a secret. I make sure that my man nuts at least 6 or 7 times a day.
Perfect. You win.
Outstanding.
If you add fitness to the equation, there is not a woman on this planet that should be single if they follow everything that she just said. And I don't think there's a man that's watching this that's gonna disagree with anything that she said. She made sure he gets off when he wake up, fed, go to work, go to his job at his lunch break, have him get off again. When he get home, make sure he fed, get him off again, and then make sure he get off again 1 or 2 more times before we crash. And repeat.
Excellent.
It's literally that easy to keep a man, but it just goes to show you how lazy and selfish women are. Because really what she said, like, that was what, only 40 seconds long, but what man is not gonna want that? Especially if the woman is attractive like her. Cause I'm like, she ain't ugly. God, man. I'm like, I need to find a woman like her.
Bruh.
Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the traveling vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. And the latest video will be at the end of this video. So until next time, you guys, deuces.